Sitting at home. Ah, shit! Not again!
Looking for my video game? Ah, God!
Guess you can call us the Zombie Bros.
The series. I meant to make the last episode, the second to last episode of the series, after we finish chapter 6 and move on to chapter 7, which is the last chapter, but my camera crapped out because my camera is a piece of shit and I need to get it traded in, like swapped for another camera or something from my brother's job, because that's where I got it from, because you know he works at PC Richards. So without further ado, this is going to be the finale. This is going to be probably longer than a half hour. Alright, so let's use that. I have to re-record this. Actually, no I don't.
So, who's got windows over this side of the building?
Actually, yeah, I do.
Joe Davis
Because I am going to make it realistic. I'm going to do it legit. I'm not going to just record the camera with me while
Let's
playing
find out,
this.
shall we?
Seeing as the fucking camera just felt like taking a shit before. So yeah. So now what we have to do is go down to flats 1 and 2, I believe, if I remember correctly. Because we have to go down there and connect Jesse's PC to the cord, to an outlet. So all I did was plug an extension cord in there. So that way we will be able to do that. Yep, I'm in the right flat. This is what we got to do in order to boot up Jesse's PC. Alright, so plug that fucker in, Susan. Alright, now that we plug Jesse's PC in here, we should be able to use it. Alright. I just noticed, Mitzi is taller than Susan. A little bit. Look. Or maybe it was just that room. I don't know. Maybe it was just a room. It's a nice looking flat there. Alright, back up to the top flats. If I said that backwards, it would be flat tops, like the hairstyle. I don't have a flat top. Some say I have a mop, some have a mullet, which I don't. Even though it's strangely enough, mullets are apparently back in style. I don't know. Anyway, let's have Mitzi go on to the computer and find out if this is the guy we need.
Why not? I'll keep an eye on the door.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's just going on her own. Okay.
It's not him either.
I remember we ended the last video right. The cam cut off. It decided to turn itself off after I said, "Is that guy Jimi Hendrix?" Because it looks like Jimi Hendrix on there. I'm gonna go to the ground floor. Because now, what we can do is plot some revenge on that asshole Bryan from flat 5. Alright, so, basement door, enter. So we have paint, we have scissors, we have a mask, we have a dress, a black dress, may I add, because I put it in the coal chute. I'm going to cut the dress. And then let the fun begin.
We need to make some adjustments.
Yeah, we do.
Now this is a dress worthy of the cat widow.
Yeah.
Why don't you admit it was too small for you?
Shot it.
Ha ha, bloody ha. Why don't you just shut up? Whoever wore this dress probably hadn't eaten in years. You'd struggle to get a skeleton into it.
I don't know if I'd go that far. I said the cam part for that before. Before it decided, I realized it decided to cut itself off. Was that
Yes. It's story
it'd be
time.
hard to get a skeleton in there if it was a fat
The
skeleton
legend
of a
says
fat
there was
person.
once a
But if
bad
it's a
man
skinny
who hated
skeleton or a
cats.
dog skeleton or something,
He
could probably
hated his
fit it in
neighbours
there.
too, and his job. And when it rained,
And now I'm gonna
he'd
shut up and let
curse
you guys
and
watch
smash things.
the story
He hated
Mitzi,
his
I mean,
bald head
Susan's
and
telling.
his weak, ugly body.
I want you people to see it,
Probably
so I'm gonna
hated
stop
himself
talking
the
about it.
most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river.
What an asshole.
That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day, all but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck, clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day, her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp, dead bodies stolen by the current. Running after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind.
The cat's blind?
And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too. Cover
Why?
her mouth, her
Was
ears,
she depressed?
her eyes.
Decided to just kill
As
herself?
the water filled her lungs, and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even, her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge, for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She
Yeah,
would get
only
her
people that are
revenge on
cat
all
killers or
cat killers
torturers.
and cat torturers.
See?
But there was someone she had to see first, someone special, someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows. But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work.
This is where shit gets interesting.
He tried to sleep, but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy together. Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door. Some part of him was glad, because that meant he could take it out on whoever decided to bother him.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's such a good idea. It could be another guy with flowers trying to kill you. Like in chapter 5,
Nobody there.
when that shit
He
happened.
almost felt disappointed. But before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall.
Yeah, I'm gonna say... I'm curious what that is.
There was a giant shadow of a cat.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know if I would call it scary or just stupid.
He stopped again. He couldn't believe his eyes.
I guess there's like one stupid thing out of all of them. I remember in the off-show file me and Anthony played, I actually chose for this part, there was a cat skull stuck on the seat of his bike. But I am gonna go with Cat Killer.
Someone wrote cat killer on his door.
Oh, I thought I skipped something before, but when it did that, no, I guess that's just the game itself.
Train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move.
So he hates driving trains, but he loves watching other people drive trains. That's like someone who hates playing video games, but they like watching other people play video games.
All on its own. He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched up. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed, remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong. And that something had entered his home now too.
Okay.
He hoped he was just imagining things, tired as he was.
You know who else is tired?
There was another surprise
This guy.
waiting for him.
I had no sleep last night. I don't remember if I said this before the cam decided to cut off. People let me know in the comments if I did for part 16, because that's when I just recorded before this. I had a nightmare yesterday morning and my mom woke me up from it, and I'm glad she did. She heard me screaming and she said it sounded like me or Anthony were playing a Mario game. Why would we be playing a Mario game at 9 in the morning? Besides, he has work on Sundays. I do too, but not till like late noon, like 4, 3:30, something like that.
As in a dream.
Oh, wait, I think I remember this. I'm not sure if I chose this in the show. I can't remember. Oh, so if you don't choose the phone thing, it just skips ahead to this. So either way, this happens. This isn't different.
There was no water. He knew there were valves.
I didn't realize that.
But turn it off.
But yeah, I had a nightmare yesterday morning that
I felt sick.
there were ghosts in my house scaring me
yet,
and
deep down,
just
he knew
trying
what
to
did the cats
kill me
wrong.
for no reason.
There was a part of him that almost
I don't know
wanted
why.
to be punished. The
All I
part
can
that
estimate,
tried so
it's
hard to hide.
probably from the horror videos we've been
He
doing.
thought he'd heard something in the corridor.
I've been doing.
Was there
solely.
someone there with him?
That's my guess. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of.
His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like a
Is that there were ghosts in my house trying to kill me. Getting real scared now, he decided to call.
Getting really scared now. He decided to call the police.
Yep. That's it. Call the 5-0. Oh, wait. So that does happen even if you don't choose the option. I didn't realize that.
And that wasn't even the worst.
Because before it was like that was an option before too. But no, the same thing happens.
A screensaver.
If you don't and you just go straight to get a drink, this happens afterwards. If you just do that first, then afterwards you go and try to get a drink. And that same thing that happened with the sink before happens
He'd looked
either way.
in through the window for a while. Then pulled the curtains and went to bed.
Yeah, why would you go to bed in something like this happening?
He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper.
Oh, that's weird. Before when I was recording, it said he heard something behind him. That's what the text said, and it still said right in front of
She
him.
was there.
So I guess the text changes sometimes if we reload it.
Waiting.
I don't know if that's a glitch in the game or the people in the game
Dead
just
face.
had it be
And
different
yet,
every time.
He could almost
I
feel
have no
Cat
idea.
Widow's eyes piercing through him.
Anyway, look at how scary that is. The shotgun on his chest would be kind of stupid, so I'm going to choose the scary option.
Like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil.
I wonder what would happen if you do choose the shotgun option. But I'm not going to go back and do that because that seems like way too stupid.
She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him. His knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch.
He peed in his
As much as
pants.
he hated
In
love,
case you didn't know what that meant, he
he didn't
peed in
want
his
to
pants.
die either.
I probably would if something like that happened to me
He
too,
was just a big,
but
stinking
to be
coward.
fair, I love animals, so I would never do that. So, no pee pants for me. I was about to say, it was a good thing.
Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him.
No,
Well,
you
that's
scared the
you.
living piss out of
Are
him
you
because
sure
he
you
peed
won't know
himself.
it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him.
Yeah,
just
because
well
he's a
enough to know
misogynist.
Let's hope so. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me.
that. No. That was something I had to do
He's a
for myself,
misogynistic bastard.
and I feel much better for it.
The only problem now is
He's probably one of those guys that's just like, hey guys, you want to hear a joke? Women's
I
rights.
searched through his laptop and all I found was
Sorry,
a load of-
females, bros and females that watch this.
Let's cross him off the list.
I'm just making commentary here, so it's not me, that maybe was something Bryan was thinking in his head. It's, don't get mad at me, get mad at Bryan, he's an
That
asshole.
means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
No, he probably doesn't.
I think we need to sleep on it. And we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right, we need some sleep. Really wish there was an elevator in this building.
Yeah, but for that lady, Rita, it's probably good for her, because she
What's that?
was a
A note?
fat
What does it
bitch.
say, Mrs. A?
You will not believe it. Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear.
I don't know if I like the sound of that,
Adam.
but what else am I going to do?
Why?
Just sit
That's
around,
the old guy.
smoke a cigarette,
Can't be.
drink coffee,
It can't be
feed the
him.
cats, play the piano for them,
I guess we'll find out. At midnight.
everything else we did in
We've
chapter
got a few
3.
hours until then. Let's get some coffee.
Hey. Whatever you say, Susan. Alright, so that is the end of chapter 6. Wait, no, not yet actually. Those look like big testicles. I don't know what the significance of that is, but they just show the dress. I never understood that part, but whatever. I'm not going to question it. I'm not complaining, there's just some things about the game that I never understood or figured out.
It's just you and me, my love. No one will find
Yeah, it's some fat bloody lady on a toilet. Is that a toilet? I don't even know.
Stop worrying.
That can't be a chair, because she would break the chair.
It'll be all right. I will always love you.
So I guess he likes torturing
You know
fat women.
that.
So kind of like the fat guy strangler from Family Guy. He's the fat woman strangler or torturer. I don't know. He's the fat woman strangler. Not strangler, sorry. He's the fat woman torturer. Now we hit chapter 7. This is going to be the finale now. Because this is going to be a long episode. Counting all of what I just did within the past however the fuck long ago it was that I started recording for this one. Hey, creepy doll from chapter 2. Okay. Damn mouse. I know I'm sitting in a weird position. I always sit in random positions when I do stuff like this. Don't ask why. And no, it isn't comfortable. Hey kitties! Where's Teacup? Teacup never even usually eats her food anyway, so I don't know who's feeding Teacup. Oh, I can move. I don't know what I was waiting for, but there you go. I don't like the look of that water. There isn't a single fish in a tank. Then why do they call it a fish tank then? Just call it a regular tank.
Crazy son of a bitch. That's not gonna stop us. I think there's someone in the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, if that doesn't say caution, I don't know what does. Hey, it's the old man.
Are you Adam?
What's up, old man?
No, of course not.
Looks like a
Never
turtle.
had anything to do with all this foolishness. Never have. It's my son. I've told him time and time again, but he never listens.
He sounds like an asshole. Sorry, but your son's an asshole.
Protect that boy, you know. I'm all he's got left in the world since his mama died, but it just wasn't enough.
Where is he then? Where's Adam?
He's in his room. Where else would he be? He's
Masturbating?
always
In
in
the
his room,
bathroom?
staring at that screen for as long as he can. Look, I've made up my mind about this. I want to help you. This messy
Now you do?
It's gone too far. I can't be part of this.
Screw you. You didn't help us before. Why do you want to help us
You
now?
don't understand. He's watching us. Right now, he can see us on his camera. He's very clever with this stuff.
Does he know what we're saying, though?
Got my head around it.
Can he hear us, or
as
he can
much
just see
as I
us?
needed to, I guess. But not
Plus,
enough.
he doesn't need to, because he's probably a master lip reader.
Look, it's a trap. He knows why you're here, and he will kill you.
Well, he's a
Both
scumbag.
of you. He will not kill me. He won't dare.
I don't know about that.
I've looked after him well. He owes me everything. It breaks my heart to do this now. What choice do I have? He left me this. I was supposed to keep it for myself, but I want
What?
you to take it. He won't dare to kill his own father. I won't let 2 innocent lives be lost because of him.
What is it?
Just take the damn thing. There's not much time. Didn't you hear me? He's watching.
I'm gonna save first, because after this, I'm not sure if I remember correctly that I will be moving around much on my own after this. But first, I am going to check and see if the cam is still working. Jeff, you can edit that part out if you want. I don't care. But, yeah. Saving here. Now I'm gonna take what Adam's father has to offer me.
What is it, Mrs. A?
It's a shoebox.
Take it away.
I didn't get comfy for this.
He must see that I don't have it anymore.
Shall we open it?
Sure.
Oh God,
It's a mess.
Mitzi, we have to.
That's
have
not a good sign,
quickly.
people. It means she's gonna
It's a
gas
gas
this
mask.
place.
He's going to poison us.
Yep. Told you. Is that me, or does that just look like a pair of boobs that shadow that lantern over there? That's not good. Let alone, I don't even know how he did that.
It's too late.
Shit. Oh, shit. Shit. Shit.
Shit!
No.
Shit!
Stop that, Adam. You're going to kill your father.
He doesn't
We'll
care.
never make it to the door. That room is filling up with guards too quickly. Put the mask on, Mrs. A.
No.
What about you? No. No, I can't.
You've got to. This is your only chance.
I am not going to do that.
No. I can't let you die. Not like this.
It's my fault that you're here. I'm dying anyway.
Yeah, but I want you to live as long as you
Live,
can.
Mrs. A. You'll live and you'll be happy again. You are. You've been a great friend, Mrs. A.
I'm gonna do the unselfish act of putting the mask on Mitzi.
No. You've got a date, and I'll make sure you turn up for it.
I can't.
There is no time to argue. I'll be fine. Now. Do it!
That's so sad. He kills his own dad.
Mitzi,
What kind of asshole does
pick up a
that?
vegetable while I'm gone.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really talk to my dad, but I wouldn't kill him. This is fucked up. This is fucked up, man. What a bastard. This guy really deserves to die. Not the old man. That guy was nice. I mean his son. He deserves to die. I'm back from the dead. I guess I'm in the woods. For some reason. What the hell's happening? I don't know if that's a glitch in the game or that's just supposed to happen. Hey, it's a creepy old lady.
Welcome home, Melanie. I've been waiting for you. What took you so long?
Say what you've got to say and let's finish this. I'm tired of you. Tired of all this madness. I just need to get back.
Very well. I'm not planning to keep you long. Let's go inside. I have one last job for you.
No, just leave me alone, old lady.
There are still 2 candles left, Susan. You know how this works. A soul for a soul.
And that's it. I blow out the last candle and I'll never have to see you again.
Good, if it keeps me from seeing this old lady again.
I never bother you again. Isn't that what you want? But if you choose wrong, it will be your life extinguished forever. Just take a deep breath and do it.
I think I picked the right one originally, not the left one.
That's the thing, Susan. You can't know that. In life, you can't always know the consequences before you make a decision.
No, but you gotta analyze the
That's
situation.
not fair.
Nothing is fair. You opened your heart talking to the doctor, and he butchered you like an animal.
And I butchered him back.
Those disgusting cannibals, they chop you up and cook you for dinner if you let them. And what about the man with the flowers? All that he wanted was to hear you play before he split your skull open.
Yeah, that guy was an asshole.
The way your husband treated you, the way your neighbors laughed at you for years, just for being different. You did not deserve all that. And yet, it happened.
Yeah, just fate's cruel, I
Am I
guess.
forgetting something?
You're forgetting the fact that I need to get back to life to stop an asshole
Was it
from
fair that
Shut
killing
up!
Mitzi.
Just shut up, you ugly bitch!
Yay! Talking back to her, finally.
You really are. All those feelings I had in me for years. That bitter guilt and self-pity. That hatred for myself and everyone else. You are that miserable illness that's consumed my heart all these years. You, always there. It was right to feel like this.
Alright, so the camera just shut itself off again
This ends here.
for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Maybe it has a limit on how long it records for. So Jeff, just throw this in there. I'm gonna blow out the right one.
well done, Susan.
The
tomato.
Oh, yep, I did the right one. I did that in the original off-show file me and Anthony
You
had.
were thinking about a tomato,
That,
right?
I chose the right candle. The left one's the wrong one, I guess. So I guess by right one, she gives it to you as a hint. Just blow out the right candle. By the one on the right, I'm not just talking about correct as a play on
Tomato is a
words.
fruit, silly.
Who cares? I like tomatoes.
I don't.
So do I. But I hate to disappoint you, but I was really thinking of onions.
Why onions?
Because they're gross.
And the saddest of the vegetables, of course. They make people cry. What happened, Mrs. A? I saw you die. And yet, you're here. Alive, like if nothing's ever happened.
Well, let's put it this way. Everyone knows cats have 9 lives. So do cat ladies, apparently. But this time, I feel there won't be second chances. I'm down to one last life now. I can't afford to waste it.
Nope.
You are such a nutter, Mrs. A. You are absolutely fucking bonkers. But I'm so happy to see you. Never
Yeah, I'm happy to
ever
see
do
you.
that to me again, alright?
I can happily promise you that, Mitzi.
This is it. His room is through that door.
Can I say it first?
It's time to face the eye of Adam.
So is that a no?
What are we waiting for? Let's do it.
Oh, okay. So I can save. Sorry, spastic saver, especially because of the fact that there are 2 different endings to this game. Save. Okay. I just want to check to see if the cam's still recording, because the cam is retarded. Okay. Yep. Looks good to me. So let's go through the door and see the end of the game. And what it has to offer. I've already seen it, but I'm going to also choose the other ending.
You're the eye of Adam.
After I choose the one I'm going to pick first.
A pathetic, wheelchair-bound invalid.
I believe the term is invalid. That's a weird eye he has.
Do you know who I am? Do you know what you've done to me?
Yeah, he's an asshole. Oh shit.
Fucking murderer!
I don't know if I would do that, Mitzi. Look at the
I'm gonna
text.
take this room with your brains and I'm gonna watch and smile. I swear to God I'll do it.
I don't know if that's a good idea,
Well-
Mitzi.
Nothing to say? Nothing at all? Aren't you going to bed for your sad little life? Say something! Anything!
Mitzi, where did you get that gun from?
Yeah, where did you get that gun from?
It doesn't matter. Please, Mrs. A. This is something I have to do. You are free to leave if you want. You don't have to be a part of it. Just try to understand.
I'm not gonna let you do this, Mitzi. At least not this time.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't believe I'm gonna shoot you, do you? Oh, I've dreamt of this moment for so long.
Look at this man, Mitzi.
Yeah, this guy's already
He
miserable
hasn't
enough.
twitched a muscle since we entered the room. I think he's paralyzed.
Well, he's an asshole, that's what he is.
That's impossible. He's lying to us. He's faking it. Do something. Talk for God's sake. I need you to answer me. I need to know.
He won't answer you. He can't talk.
Yeah, he's an android.
How did he post all that stuff online?
Oh, his computer is on. What's he typing? Now you say that?
How?
Like 2 minutes after we already started saying stuff to you?
See that little device on his left eye?
Yeah, that's a
I've heard
big
about these.
freaking
It's a
thing.
controller.
That's a big freaking thing coming out of his
The only
eye.
part of his body he can move is his eyeball. Controller connected to the computer tracks its movement, allowing him to...
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous. How do you even know such things?
I'm a nurse? I've seen these before.
I don't know why she said it like that. I'm
I've
a
seen eye control.
nurse.
But there's no reason why it wouldn't work with a computer.
Jesus.
Yeah, holy
That would
shit.
explain the whole Eye of Adam thing. He really is just the eye. But no, that doesn't change anything. He must die.
I agree, but not yet. See what he says. Do it. That's what he's saying. Like from Star Wars. Like, do it.
Arrogant shit. I will fucking do it. Just tell me one thing. One thing.
What?
What?
Because he's an asshole and needs to do something evil to make him feel better about himself? He really takes his sweet time deciding what he wants to type out. Oh shit. Don't pull the trigger, Mitzi. Don't do it. Don't fall for the trick.
It'll be a pleasure.
What did I just
Ready to
say?
Die, scumbag.
Look at these oxygen tanks. I don't think it's a good idea.
It is a terrible idea.
Why not? I'm the one holding a gun here.
But you'll go
And
sky
I
high.
blow this bastard's brain out as soon as he looks at me. You hear me? Look at me. I want you to see what you've done. The pain you've caused me.
Mitzi, that's not what I meant.
Yeah,
Just
really.
put the gun down for a second.
No. No. I can't do that, Mrs. A. I'm sorry. This is something I have to do. I have to.
Can't you hear that hissing sound? These cylinders are clearly leaking gas.
Yeah, what the hell,
Please
Mitzi?
stay out of it.
You'll make a whole room blow up.
I don't care. Just leave me alone.
I'm gonna go with the
Right.
Paragon options.
You never said you wanted to kill him.
No, but now
Wasn't
she
that
is.
Quite obvious. What did you think I wanted to do? Have a coffee with him? Chat about the weather or politics?
You said you just wanted to talk to him, so that can mean
I'm
anything.
here because this son of a bitch needs to die. If I don't kill him now, he'll just carry on and more innocent people will lose their lives. Do you really want that?
That's a part
Because
that
I
she's
don't.
not wrong about. Just turn these. Think about it for a sec with Jack.
Think about it for a second. Would Jack really want this?
Yeah, would he?
This bastard messed with Jack's head. He tricked him. That's what he does. He fucking tricked him.
But would Jack really want you to become a murderer?
No.
We're in everything, all capital letters here.
He was a violent soul. He was the kindest, sweetest guy I ever knew.
Exactly. Now, put that gun down already.
But what about
Do
me?
it.
No, I'll do it.
No, not that.
This isn't the way to do it. Just turn these computers off instead.
Yeah, that'll hurt him.
He doesn't deserve to live after what he's done.
And who are you to serve justice like this? Do you really want to kill an unarmed, paralyzed man?
Probably.
Why are you doing this, Mrs. A? I thought you were my friend.
But I want to save you.
Exactly why I'm doing this? Even if we survive the explosion, how will you be able to live with yourself?
I won't have very long to live with it. I'll manage just fine.
Without his father, he is harmless.
Without his father, he's harmless.
Yeah, quit
He was the
repeating
one who
everything I
supplied
said.
him with all this technology. He fulfilled his every single wish. I know this guy's rotten bad. There's no excuse for what he did.
No, that's inexcusable
But
what he
he
did.
will be punished for it. Trust me.
By who?
They'll put him in some stinking nursing home. He'll live his life like a vegetable. Stuck
He already
to bed.
is living like a
He'll have time
vegetable.
to think about what
He
he's
can't
done.
even move.
And he'll
The only
never
thing he
see
can move is his eye.
again. Isn't that enough?
He said, do it. He wants to die, and I want to kill him.
I wonder if, like, that thing with the control and type in a computer with your eyes actually a real thing.
He wants us all to die.
I'm curious. That's a question that I need
Isn't
answers to.
that what he's been preaching? A joint suicide.
Yeah, I don't want a joint suicide
That's
in my
why
hands.
he wants you to shoot him. So we can all get blown to pieces. His final act. The work of his life. Are you really going to give him that satisfaction? Remember what you said about feeding the troll? That's exactly
Yeah, this guy's a troll, alright.
Kill him now.
No. You're right. You should leave, Mrs. A. I never want you to get hurt.
And I don't want you to get
Run away
hurt.
without this woman dead. Even if that means I die too.
Mitzi, have you lost your mind?
I think we already found that out 5 minutes ago.
This scum. He's
Maybe 10.
a parasite. A worthless, evil piece of shit.
It's not like I've got anyone to live for, is it?
What? What about your mother? Your family?
Yeah, what about him?
Dead.
So you lied to me?
Yeah, I lied.
Okay.
I always lie. I
Why?
grew up in an orphanage. My family never wanted to know me. The only person that cared about me was Jack. And he's dead. Yeah. Happy now?
Not really. The way you said
Get
it.
out of here and let me do what I got to do.
I'm not getting the fuck out of here. I'm saving you.
I care about you. Do it for me.
Yeah, Mitzi, come on. Have a heart. I care
Come on,
about you.
mate. It's been a long day. Let's go home. We've won.
I feel like I was playing Mass Effect because of like the part
Have
on
we really?
Vermeer where you have to
Trust me.
convince Rex
I know
to
we have.
calm down. And if you don't have your charm or intimidate meter up all the way,
I'm the cat lady.
you can't save him.
From
He just
now on,
dies.
I
Someone
win
kills him.
every single day.
Whether it's you or Ashley. Whether it's you or Ashley Williams. Alright, so
It's me.
that's it.
Again. Talking
Almost.
about my old
In a bit, I'm going to skip ahead back to where we just were and reload the file so you can see the other option of if you tell her to do it.
The ramblings of a cat lady.
So I'll let you watch this first.
Maybe I'm not a cat lady anymore.
Why not?
Things have changed here since Mitzi's death.
She's dead!
I'll never forget those last few weeks. It's a horrible way to die. Stuck in a hospital bed with no hope and a whole life to pass you by. 6 months ago, I lost the best friend I'd ever had. But at least we knew it was coming. I had time to
guess.
accept it, just like she did. And I can only be glad we spent that time together. I still miss her though. Every day.
I'm sure she misses you.
Did I ever mention I got into all this because of her? I opened her laptop the night after the funeral, and there it was. A friend request, over a year old. A little gift from behind the grave.
She friended you?
I met some people. We go out sometimes.
Or was someone else friending you?
And I'm not alone anymore. It turned out there were others who felt like I did. I talked to them.
I guess it was others.
Trying to help.
Although, to be fair, she did say she would friend her. If you want to take time to read that, pause the video anytime. It's up to you. I'll wait. Wow, these are all, it's all fucked up. But at least these people are doing something about it, instead of committing suicide. I would never be pro-suicide. My godfather killed himself when I was 4.
And now, I'm
Shot
writing this
himself.
blog. I must confess, yesterday was bad. It was one of those days when you feel like you're back in the past, and all the good stuff that happened was just a dream.
Wow, that looks incredibly realistic. Meanwhile, I never
I
thought
woke
I'd
up
see
today,
that in the graphics of this
feeling
game.
better. Maybe I can never get rid of it.
Especially because 95% of it's in black and white.
Invisible illness. Maybe it will always be living somewhere deep inside me. Asleep. Waiting. And when it'll hit me, it'll hit me hard.
She's visiting the grave, I think. Unless she's just standing there. No, she is visiting the grave. Why else would that big cross be in the ground? Stupid Brandon. Yep. Sad ending.
But if
At
there's one
least you
thing
knew it was
Mitzi
coming.
taught me, it's that you have to pick yourself up and carry on. It doesn't matter that life isn't fair. It doesn't matter that you make mistakes. You fall and rise again. Worlds full of liars, traitors, cowards. But every now and then, you meet someone like Mitzi, who will just smile at it all. Now, I've forgiven the world and myself too. I teach myself to smile again. One day I'll get there.
That's the
I
closest
know I
we've
will.
seen her face in the whole game.
Even if it takes me not 9, but 900 lives.
Wow. What a game. I think this game is one of the best games I've played off Steam. I didn't even beat Amnesia yet. The only game I ever beat that I bought off Steam so far is Penumbra Overture, which is the first game in that series. Same creators, as I mentioned many times, that made Amnesia. And the upcoming game they're making called Soma, which I think comes out late this year, or like towards the end of the year, or early 2015. But anyway, let me know what you think of this series in the comments down below. I'm going to show you real quick the other option that you pick.
Fine. Kill him.
This is from Jack.
It's me, again, talking about my ordinary little life, as usual. I'm still surprised anyone would want to read this at all. The ramblings of a cat lady. Maybe I'm not a cat lady anymore. Things have changed here since Mitzi's death. She made a terrible mistake by letting her hatred take over. Whatever time she had left, she lost it right there when she pulled the trigger. It was Adam's final victory. He wanted to die, after all, but he also managed to take one more soul with him. I was lucky, for once. Hardly even got injured. The explosion just swept me out of that room, and I stayed alive. I wish I was able to stop Mitzi, to talk her out of it, but I didn't. I'm not sure if I'm more angry with her for firing that gun, or with myself for failing to save her. I still miss her though, every day. Did I ever mention I got into all this because of her? I opened her laptop 6 months later, and there it was, a little gift from... I met some people. We go out sometimes. It turned out there were others who felt... And now, I'm writing. It was one of those days when you feel like you're back in the past. But I woke up today, feeling better. Maybe I can never get rid of it. This invisible illness. Maybe it will always be living somewhere deep inside me. Asleep. Waiting, and when it'll hit me hard. But if there's one thing Mitzi taught me, it's that you have to pick yourself up and carry on. It doesn't matter that life isn't fair. It doesn't matter that you make mistakes. Worlds full of liars, traitors, cowards. Now, I've forgiven the...
I'm all out of time
One
for
day
this
I'll get
episode.
there.
Thank you all so
I
much
know
for
I will.
watching. Click the annotations for other videos that
Even
we've
if it
done
takes me not
in the
knowing.
past. Or the links in the description below. And as always, we will see you in the next episode.
Hey guys, if you like this video and this series, please check out our other series on the channel, to the left and to the right. I hope you enjoy them. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts above. Brandon's Facebook to the top left, my Facebook and Instagram account to the top right, and follow Kristen's DeviantArt to the left. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have an intro to our videos. Also, she has some great work on there, so check that out as well. And, as always, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next episode.